All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the icy Austin, Texas area. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David, Mr. Freeze himself. Rough.
It's not an official nickname, but I'll take it.
I think maybe I should be Mr. Freeze. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to cut your nickname that I just gave you.
It plays better for you, but
yeah.
I just gotta ask, what are we gonna do about this weather, man?
Dude, hey, we needed it.
No,
we didn't need it.
We didn't need ice.
We didn't need it.
No, it's the lowest form of precipitation. Freezing rain is by far the worst.
Right. It's not
Facts.
like I like cold weather and I like extreme cold weather, but this isn't the fun kind. The fun kind is like fluffy snow.
It's just winter weather without the charm. It's just danger.
Dude,
yeah,
that's all
I would
it is.
rather have
There
it
it
be,
is.
I'd rather have it be 0 and snowy than 31 and wet.
Yeah.
Because
I
we're in a cocktail of terrible weather right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Stinks, baby. Just sliding all over the place. Not for me, man.
Call me Paul Simon because I'm slip sliding away. It's a niche reference. Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
You call him Mr. Freeze. My last name is literally Shivery, and you do nothing with it.
Okay,
He already took the nickname
okay,
back.
Randy, take us back 15
It's an absolute layup.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stop Jim from The Office thing.
it's cold outside, but it's warm in your hearts. I'm talking about Mr. Dylan Shivery.
Ooh, Shivery.
Why?
Do you get it, David?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so you're
No nickname has ever been tossed around this much. First, I get it, then I give it back to Will, graciously, might I add.
Yeah.
And then you come in here complaining about it. Like, just pick.
I
something
noticed-
else.
I kicked Dave the Rock, and he kicked it right back.
Yeah, it's a give and go.
Yeah, and I was wide open under the basket for an easy 2, and you just decided to throw it up from half court for no reason at all.
Yeah, but you got fouled during the rebound, so you at least got, and we were in the bonus, so you at least got to go shoot 2.
We got 2 points. We got 2 points out of it. You're still doing the beanie, huh? This is your beanie era?
No, it's just very, very cold.
I mean,
so.
if you are going through your beanie era, I don't think that when we're going through a winter weather catastrophe in Austin, Texas, it's not the worst time to go through your beanie era.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get that many opportunities to wear my Filson beanie. Not name dropping, but it is a Filson beanie.
Wow.
And
Just a black beanie.
I thought I
Calm
would wear
down.
it. Are you sure it's black?
No? What is
I
it?
didn't think so.
I'm not sure at this point. After my whole snafu with Sally,
Dylan.
color blindness.
It's subjective.
Our colors are kind of subjective, sure. What color is it to you?
Depends on my mood.
Okay.
Amber,
Hey, man.
I need an amber beanie. It is famously the color of my energy.
how many beanies do you think like Brandon Boyd owns?
Oh my God.
Does he own more beanies than shirts?
Yes, absolutely. He has a beanie for every occasion.
Y'all see
They used to call him
Parks's-
Beanie Baby.
Parks' beanie out there? It's a Yosemite beanie. It's fucking sick.
That's drippy.
Yosemite Sam?
It's mad sick. No, like the park.
Ah.
Yeah. Some people pronounce it Yosemite, but I say Yosemite.
Who are those people?
Yeah.
No one. I think the first time I ever saw the word, I was like, Yosemite? But I was also a child.
What's
It's
that?
Yosemite.
What's that? What show's it from? You and Semite? Is that Curb?
There's a Seinfeld episode.
Sounds like a curb.
Seinfeld, probably.
A curb angle.
Larry David feels involved. He feels involved.
He's got his
I
fingerprints
can hear him
on it.
saying it. You and Semite?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say this beanie's got my follicles itching. I was talking to Barrett about this earlier. Check out y'all's interview with, I don't know anything about the person y'all interviewed. But yeah, I was like, dude, because Barrett's rocking a beanie. He's been rocking it. He's going through his beanie phase. I was like, man, does it make your head itch? He's like, not really.
Dude, it kills me. That's why I don't like wearing beanies. It sticks. That's why I don't like wearing hats in general because I don't like the way that it makes hair stick to the sides of my head.
I feel like I've got a follicle issue. It might be a little dry. But enough of my sob story.
Why don't you pop that top?
No.
Let's see what's going on, man.
Take your top
Why
off, Daddy.
don't you come pop it for me?
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I'm going to stay here.
Oh,
Do it.
I was gonna say,
Stay
y'all about
right
to
there.
y'all about to kiss?
I don't know what's going to happen if I go over there.
God, this mate's trying to snog me.
Do we?
Someone's been watching Love Island
Dude,
UK.
Yeah, Dave. Do you have any immediate takes for the
Hey.
as a certified Love Island boy?
I don't know, just the lads and the birds getting together.
At any point during your watching experience were you absolutely buzzing?
I mean, that was kind of my experience. I walked into the
What
I walked out to the pool and was buzzing.
Everyone in the UK is going through
Dude.
their heart hand
Dude,
era
hottest
right
emoji
now.
in the game right
They've
now.
got to chill, man. All of them, the guys and the girls. They're just hearts up for
Hey,
everyone.
The only thing that's really bothering me about it is how casually the guys wear like running shoes with their swim trunks.
They have to. They have to.
Why can't they put on some slides? Like you're at the pool, man. Take off your Asics.
Yeah, it's always funny to see them walking around in like really tiny swim
The
trunks,
tiniest.
and then they just have on like a pair of Yeezys.
Yeah.
It's like, why are we
Yeah.
doing this? You don't have to.
No, but I'm 2 episodes in.
It's fun.
I've got takes. I'm gonna holster them until Friday.
Hey, buddy, you ain't seen nothing yet.
That's what I hear.
Dylan, you need to explain yourself. Dylan will not be in attendance for our first episode of the Love Island Boys.
Yes, I am sorry to say I will not be here on Friday for the first episode of the Love Island Boys. I'm very disappointed. I will be out of town. I'll be in Park City, Utah. More on that later for this weekend in fun. But I'm very sad to miss it. I won't be here. I will make up for it when I do record with you guys on Friday.
You
I
should
will
just do
bring-
next week solo.
I will bring the noise.
Yeah, so we decided that the next week you will be doing it alone.
I might leave a voicemail for y'all to play or something. I don't know.
I would like
You
it if you
don't
did.
have to.
I would like it if you sent us at least something that we can like work with and kind of chew on.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot from this season yet, but I got high hopes. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
It's windy. It's a windy season.
It's very windy in South Africa.
It was like that at the last time that they did it in South Africa as well.
Is that in South Africa? I thought that was 10 miles west of Boston.
The Last of Us. You see this?
I
I'm
haven't
going
seen
show
that.
to show, man. You
I
never
haven't-
know where I'm going to take it.
I haven't seen it. What about this Maya Jama young lady?
Dylan.
What's her story? Is she a known celeb?
I don't know, David.
So,
I want to
okay,
know.
should
though.
be.
Sally and I were talking about this, and the only way that we could figure it out was like they have a term over in the UK that's just calling people like presenters. I think it would be like a Ryan Seacrest. Like you're just kind of a host. You're famous for being famous. You go to entertainment things. You host shows, whatever.
Okay.
I think she's that.
She walks out. She's like, makes her presence known for the first
They
time
introduced,
on the show.
she arrives in a helicopter, might I add.
And Brittany
Helicopter
turns to me.
budget.
She gave me the, you think she's really hot, don't you? What do you say at that point?
Hey Laura Ingram.
What do you say?
Hey Laura Ingram. Bye bye.
What do you say? Like, no, she's fine. You got nothing on you, babe.
As you like reach for a pillow to put on your
It's
lap.
like, no.
See, it was difficult for me because the second that she got out of that helicopter, Sally looked over at me on the couch and my tongue had rolled out of my mouth onto the floor and my eyes were going out of my head and I was just going,
Like you've had Davide to drool over for an entire season. Give me a couple minutes of my Jama.
I know you were drooling a little bit on
My
Ekin Su
Gemma.
last season. Just a little bit.
Oh,
Just a little
I
bit.
do love Ekin-Su. That's facts.
Yeah. Hey, we're also doing our voicemails tomorrow. Drop Dave a line. 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. And as always, we got a free 14-day trial going. So if you want to be a new patron, go sign up for that. Allow us to earn your business. I guarantee we'll do it. Before we get into today, we got some very circling back stories for circling back today.
That's good. That's
Sounds
always a
appropriate.
good sign.
Yeah. Before we get into it, though, I want to speak to our friends over at Squarespace. You guys familiar with this? You guys familiar with Squarespace?
Very
Yeah.
much so.
I wouldn't know who you people were today if it wasn't for Squarespace. Well, I
Oh,
might know who
man.
you were. Let me put it the other way.
Hey,
You wouldn't know who I am if it wasn't for Squarespace.
hey, we would have found each other, man.
No, I don't know if we would have.
Oh.
I don't know if you would have found me eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe you could have. But Squarespace, if you don't know, is an all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. You can stand out with a beautiful website. You can engage with your audience, and you can sell anything. Your products, the content you create, even your time. The reason I say that they wouldn't have known me if I didn't have Squarespace is because I built Sunday Scaries, my first website on Squarespace, and they made it so easy to make a good-looking professional website that I even tricked these idiots into hiring me because I thought I could build a website.
Oh,
No, they're not idiots. They know a good service when they see it. And Squarespace is just that. You can do so many different things on there. You can blog, you can upload products, you can sell gift certificates, you can send emails to your fan base, to your whoever it may be. There are so many different things that you can do. It's really a one-stop shop for just building your brand and seeing where it goes. Like I said, I had no history of building websites. I've had no history of being a content manager. When I first started, it was easy to do. It was aesthetically pleasing, and everything looks great when it's through Squarespace. Go and check out squarespace.com/Steam for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, Use code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that's STEAM for 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. Let's ship up to Dallas.
People are wondering what's going on at the Dallas Zoo.
What's going on at the Dallas Zoo?
By the way,
What
great
is that?
monorail system they have there. Just a little something, a little tidbit.
I thought you got mono from kissing.
Right. Do you think in Love Island are all those people quarantined? Like, because there's a lot of snogging going on.
I like to imagine that there's a competing villa like
understand what I'm
10
saying?
miles down the road where there's just a bunch of other hot people and they are just surveying that scene and they're like, okay, this person would do well with this person. Let's pluck this person and throw them in there.
Like they keep them in like a holding house.
Yeah.
Like, all right, who should we call up to the bigs next?
Maybe these monkeys just got called into Love Island.
So if you haven't been following, maybe within the last month, we've had a snow leopard escape. Not a snow leopard.
Not a snow leopard.
Snow jag. No, what was
I don't think it was a snow anything.
I think it was.
Didn't they call you the snow
No, it
leopard
wasn't a
back in
snow.
the day?
What was it? It doesn't matter. It
Like a
escaped, but they found it,
speckled
and it was
leopard.
suspicious.
An old speckled hen.
Maybe.
And then we had a vulture die, suspiciously, and then we had 2 monkeys disappear.
Did it get the jab?
Oh yeah.
People were asking.
Was it jabbed?
Well, to be honest, I didn't even know. I thought tamarind was something that they made margaritas out of. I've only had tamarind margaritas. I didn't know that these were types of monkeys.
Clouded leopard is what I was.
Clouded.
Aha.
That's it. Not considered dangerous.
No, not a threat.
The more research I did, the more comfortable I felt encountering one.
I think you guys are underestimating. I think you could take it, yeah, but
I know that
don't
it
think you
wouldn't
want it.
immediately kill me. I don't want the smoke. I'm not like Dylan, who's like actively trying to fight clouded leopards.
I'm not too afraid of a clouded leopard.
No, you shouldn't be.
Okay.
But if it does get the jump on you, you're in trouble. Potentially. You shouldn't fear the emperor tamarin monkeys. They are very small. They are bearded, hilariously so. And they went missing. Their habit was, quote, compromised, and they were absolutely taken. And they got some tips. They had some people call in and say, hey, we know where these monkeys are. And they were in an abandoned home in the Lancaster area. Lancaster, off I-20. It is usually, I think it goes Duncanville, DeSoto, Lancaster.
I've
the
always said
I-20 corridor.
Lancaster. Have I been saying it wrong?
I don't know.
I had a Mrs. Lancaster. She was my first grade.
Was it Mrs. Lancaster?
She was my first grade teacher.
An abandoned home.
Was there any foul play when it came to the actual environment that they were living in at the zoo? Did someone break in and get these? Or
Yes,
was
they
it-
were taken.
Okay. So there was actually like evidence that somebody broke in and did this, and they didn't just they didn't whittle their way out like
No.
Shawshank style.
They didn't make it, 14 miles south or whatever. That would be, they just grabbed a bus ticket and just headed down to I-20.
They were making boats on the beach.
They're going to get a round in at Country View. You guys don't know about that. It's a course we played in high school.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Dude.
It's links-ish. It's links adjacent.
Okay.
But they
there
were
a
found in
fescue?
a closet. They were found in a closet, unharmed. They're back at the zoo in their enclosure.
Who did this?
They have a suspect.
Is it the Dorito man?
It's the guy who, there's a photo of him that looks so staged, and he's just got his hand in a bag of Doritos.
I don't know why. I don't think he did it.
Is this a Dorito play?
No, I don't think he did this.
It's a Super
Is this
Bowl.
a Super Bowl
Super Bowl play.
activation?
Yes. It's a Dallas Zoo Dorito collab.
See, it was going to be a bigger deal, but then Dallas famously got knocked out of the playoffs, and then the plan still went through, and now everyone's like, "Fuck!"
Why?
Now we're missing these tamarins.
Something else is going to happen at the Dallas Zoo before the Super Bowl next Sunday.
By the way, how yuppie dog name are these 2 monkeys? Bella and Finn. I know multiple.
Yeah, so do I.
There's a lot of, that's a very, very hype name right now.
Yeah, they could have done. If you have a monkey, you gotta have fun with that name.
Ciao, Bella.
Like, what would you name your monkey, Dylan?
Peter.
Okay,
Peter the monkey? That goes.
that kind of goes. The man with the yellow hat had drip.
And if it was a female, Cassandra.
Cassie.
Cassandra, please.
She and I are on a first name basis. I'm allowed to shorten it every once in a while. What would your monkey's name be?
Mario.
It's a me.
Noises.
That might sound like Blue's Clues. I'm sorry.
We were getting to the point to where it's like, do we need like federal intervention in the Dallas Zoo? Like, do we need to get like the National Guard down here to take control? Because it's like you knew that someone was tampering with your enclosures, like the vulture thing. They knew that was suspicious. They knew those clouded leopards didn't just escape on their own. It's like maybe hire a few more security guards. It's a zoo.
It's a zoo. Like, yeah, how did they not do this already?
And
like,
it's a big zoo, but it's not, it's not like a wildlife preserve. It's not,
What's the deal with zoos these days? What's the general vibe? What's their approval rating on zoos?
People like to complain about them, and I understand some of that. It is sad when you see like a condor that can't fly because it's like,
Do zoos generally take animals in to rehab them and allow them to live in a safe habitat?
Austin Zoo, yes, there is an Austin Zoo. I've been there. They claim to be rehabbing. They take in animals that are, injured. That, for example, like I've said, there's like a one-legged bald eagle at the Austin Zoo. Stuff like that. I don't know if they're all like that, but zoos are a little problematic.
I've only been to one zoo in the last like 15 years. San Diego Zoo, great one.
I've been there like 3 times.
If you're gonna go to a zoo, you got to go to the San Diego Zoo.
It's dope.
Any chance they're gonna give that bald eagle a little peg leg, little peg talon?
That would be so drippy.
And an eye patch too, maybe.
That's a little far, dude. I'm
And
talking about utility of
a
a peg.
parrot. They're probably not going to give the eagle a parrot, are they? It's two birds.
That's confusing. Two birds, one.
Yeah, they're
but can you imagine how
their environments are totally different?
Imagine how drippy it would be if a bald eagle came flying through with a parrot on its shoulder.
That'd be sick.
Bald eagle's up there on birds that if they had an eye patch, they would be really intimidating.
What's the most intimidating bird?
With an eye patch or without? With maybe an owl, because they got those like their eyes are dope.
But there's certain kinds of hawks that I think are some really intimidating looking birds. I had a bunch of crows circling me the other day. I feel like they knew something about me that I don't even know about myself.
Were you counting crows?
They knew you got the jab.
It was a long December. Yeah, they're
just waiting.
Waiting to pick out your bones.
Fucking pluck you.
This dude's gonna die.
They're just gonna pluck out your little beard hairs.
Yeah, they're like, look at this guy. He doesn't appear to work out. His muscle's probably real tender.
Ew.
When an owl whips his head around, you know how they have like those crazy necks?
Oh yeah, he puts his thing down, flips it, and reverses
then boom,
it.
he's got the eye patch looking at you. It's
just
like
a 360 head spin.
It's like, God
damn, eye
dang,
patch.
don't fuck with this dude. He's been in like so many bar fights.
Damn.
He took a pool cue to the eye.
Oh wow,
Randy just pulled up a 200 by 200 sketch of a bald eagle wearing an eye patch.
Shout out Shutterstock
and a pirate
for
hat.
some reason having this.
Yeah, if you guys would like to see this photo yourselves because you're not watching on YouTube, go to shutterstock.com and type in 14852000042, and that is the number for this photo.
Why did Randy pull this up, man?
Dude, because he gets it.
Okay,
he gets it.
That's kind of sick.
Who drew? Someone drew this.
Someone took time out of their day to draw this.
That's somebody's like second day of art school.
Whoever did just got a notification that someone's looking at their image for the first time.
We're probably gonna get a
babe.
A cease and desist.
Babe.
We got a hit.
Dude, babe. Yeah, someone looked at we have some motion on my eagle drawing.
This is coming from Austin, Texas. That's sick.
She's like, I think you need to stop drawing for a living. She's at 10, but you go back to her place and she has a bird.
Is it the kind that mimics you and shit? Or is it just...
No, it's the kind that's just annoying.
It's like a parakeet.
Yeah.
I told you the toughest thing about getting a bird, well, depending on what kind of bird you get, of course, is that it's like a lifelong commitment. You can't just like they'll likely outlive you, some of them.
Yeah, they're just,
Yeah, if let's hypothetically say that my parents had a bird. And let's say that my parents passed, which we all do. Everyone does, Dylan. Everybody.
Right.
Around us. Let's
Sure.
say my parents pass and then, in their will, they give me their bird.
You setting it free?
I'm getting rid of that bird, immediately. Immediately.
I hear you.
Yeah. I'm like a bird. I only fly away.
I'm like a bird, only fly away.
Always like Nelly Furtado. What's she up to?
I don't
Going
know.
down, down, baby, your street
Different
in a
one.
Range Rover.
What?
Different one.
Nelly.
Oh, God.
It's different.
Thought we had a good thing going here 20 minutes in.
Yeah,
I
mean,
did.
you're the one who
that's
brought
on
up.
me.
You literally brought up a song.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
on
expected
me.
him
What
not
did
to
you expect,
sing.
you idiot?
Yeah.
So have the Tamarins been brought back to the zoo?
Yes, they're back.
If
They're
I'm
being
one of the
nursed back.
animals that's at this zoo, I'm looking around at all the zookeepers being like, what are you going to do?
Do you think the other animals are like, hey, what's it like on the outside?
Yeah, like what's going on out there?
Someone's gonna
Did you get a
fuck.
job?
Someone's gonna fuck around and get into like a tiger den or something. Somebody's gonna go for the ultimate and be like, "All right, we're going big tonight," and they're gonna go in there, and we're never gonna see that person.
If you
again.
climbed into a tiger's enclosure at a zoo, how long you got until it just starts tearing you apart? You know?
Why? I mean, until
You
it's
just hang
hungry.
out with it
Until
for a
it's
little
hungry.
bit?
Like, I think if you got in and it wasn't hungry, I think it would just chill for a while. But the second that thing gets hungry, I mean, like, it's sinking its teeth into your neck and you're going down like a sack of bricks.
You never know; they might kill for sport.
We know one big cat who does that.
Polar bears famously kill for sport.
Yeah,
Polar bears-
I heard Valerio skipped Rush to go dove hunting.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It was alpaca hunting. He still got a bid too.
What?
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Polar bears, the only animal known to like actively hunt a human being.
Like stalk us?
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna eat this dude. I'm gonna follow him to his Ford Fusion,
What? Why am I suddenly the one getting eaten?
and he's gonna like cut your brake line.
We've all seen the video of the woman who gets out of the vehicle at the I don't know what it is, nature preserve or somewhere in Asia. She gets out of the car and that tiger just comes up and snags her and
Oh
just
my
runs
gosh.
off with her. And she
Oh.
it doesn't have a happy ending. It's
How do you know? Is that how that story ends?
Oh, she definitely did not make it. Yeah. I remember when that dropped because that thing comes in out of nowhere and just grabs her and it's gone.
That's a wild video.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Just don't get out of the
Imagine
vehicle.
you're stepping out the whip and you're like, oh, fit check, and then boom, a tiger snatches you, and it's like lights out.
Extreme guy from your hometown voice. She fucked around and found out.
Dude, that
She
tiger,
shouldn't have got out of the car.
that tiger's tank was on empty. It's fuck tank.
Right.
Yeah.
Which animal has like the lowest amount of fucks to give?
Whatever monkeys jack off in the tree.
Okay.
What about a honey badger?
Honey badgers.
They don't
pretty
give a
ruthless.
fuck.
Wolverines too.
They're very similar animals. They're
Which-
both from the badger
Wolverines
family.
are no. Actually, I disagree. I think Wolverines do give a fuck.
You know what?
That's why they're always hiding and stuff.
I was watching Alone last night, and he came across a fisher. You know what a fisher is? It's basically like a honey badger. It's a
Okay.
dope little badger animal. It's called a fisher,
Okay.
and it said on the screen, it said the fisher is so aggressive that it has 0 natural enemies. I thought that was pretty dope.
They say that about me, actually.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which animal is most likely to order a clutch pizza at 1 a.m.?
Gotta think it's a nocturnal one. Gotta think it's a nocturnal one. Are there
A
any?
night owl.
Are there any chunky, maybe heavier set animals that only live at night?
Yeah.
I would love to see a fat ass owl.
They're just natural killing machines.
Yeah. They are pretty clutch. Owls are pretty clutch.
Well,
Are there
bears
no-
stock up for the winter.
Are there any famous sports teams or colleges that have owls as their mascot?
Rice.
My elementary
Oh, the
school,
Rice Owls. Good call. I was going to say, that doesn't make much sense. Outside of Rice, we working with much?
My elementary school, the Doss Owls.
Only Rice. Huh.
My
Only
elementary
Rice.
school too. We were dope.
We were the Huskies.
Yeah, it's real intimidating.
That's tight. Huskies are sick.
Yeah, sorry. We're just a working dog.
Go Rams, baby. Go Rams.
I don't know if they're working dogs. Iditarod. Is that I don't fucking know. Nobody knows. Nobody cares.
What do you have? Do you have Iditarod questions? I might be able to answer them.
It is Huskies, right? That
I think so, yeah.
okay. Do you even know what that is, Dylan?
Yeah, Iditarod.
Yeah.
Dylan's like, no, dude, I've never done a rod
Just
before.
give
The-
us like a brief overview.
Is that the dogs that pull the little sled?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I hope
That shit's cool.
It
Man.
is. There was a lady. They're Alaskan Huskies, Dave.
I-
There was a lady at our school who was really into it. So
I don't
every
have-
year she would.
I don't have
Really?
extensive knowledge of the subject, but I do know what it is.
Dude, I think Dave. I think that there's something. I think there's something with Alaskans moving to Michigan. Like I feel like it's like
The pipeline's heavy.
yeah. Like I feel like Michigan is a good compromise when people are like, hey, we need to move out of Alaska. Where should we go? And they're like, yeah, let's go to Michigan. We have a good amount of Alaskans there, and I ride for Alaskans. You know that. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone from Juneau.
Juneau, Alaska.
Yeah, Anchorage. I got nothing but love for Anchorage.
I think that's the largest city by land area in the United States.
But in the contiguous United States, it would be
Jacksonville, of
Florida,
course. Everybody
famously.
knows that.
Yeah.
Dave's fact checking me.
Yeah, you fact.
No, I was gonna make a joke about Dylan being the captain of the Exxon Valdez.
Valdez nuts.
So it referenced it. I'm sure everybody at home is just like, "Yep, that's great, man. Definitely in my demographic."
Can we speak to the news story that has recently come out about, I believe it was a teacher or somebody who works for this school who was charged with stealing $1.5 million worth of food, most of which was chicken wings. That's a lot of chicken wings.
Time out. Like uncooked?
David,
How
It's-
much?
it's unclear what has happened to the tens of thousands of pounds of chicken wings.
That's just so many chicken wings.
The food was never brought to the school or provided to the students. So I'm assuming that she maybe purchased chicken wings
So this happened a few years
and then
ago.
flipped them, right?
We had
That's-
this with the. Did you maybe you
The
just mentioned
fajitas.
this? The fajitas. Yeah, it was also a school.
Oh, that
right?
was a school too?
Wasn't it like a prison? Maybe it was a
Dude,
prison or like a. It was,
It was
a
a
prison.
prison.
Hey, same thing.
So I'm thinking about like everything that goes along with the statement you just made. It's heavy.
Yeah, well.
My middle school it's called Murkison. We called it Mercatraz.
The owls, right?
No, that was my elementary school.
Oh,
Murkison Matadors.
that's so tight.
Did
Yeah.
y'all's mascot wear a merkin?
No,
You ever worn one?
no.
The alleged scheme was apparently uncovered when the district manager conducted a routine audit in January 2022 and found food costs were $300,000 over budget just halfway through the school year. It's a lot of money.
See, this is what Sebastian was talking about when he said there's just so much money out there. Like,
Yeah.
you just have to go get it. This person leveraged the right tools. I don't know if they were AI tools, but something got leveraged. And next thing you know, she's flipping wings on the low. Probably stacked a lot of money, a lot of paper.
How do you unload all those wings? Like, where do you go? What's the market? You don't just go to the streets with them.
I would just wing it.
You put
honestly.
up a website. You would wing it.
Like what I'm saying is, I would do like a Craigslist ad.
Yeah, I got all these. Who's buying Craigslist chicken wings?
Somebody,
No one.
you know, for the right price.
I'm not buying chicken wings from some rando
Okay.
on the internet.
Well, I
All
told
right,
Randy.
moneybags.
Randy noted that he was surprised by how many places were open today. One of which was Pluckers. You know, given the winter weather, it's surprising that Pluckers is open. But then I started thinking about how our Pluckers nearest to us operates down here in Austin, Texas. Place is unhinged. So if I was told by somebody that they were getting their wings from like a random cafeteria lady who was stealing them from somewhere else, I would very much believe you. Maybe she was flipping them to restaurants. Maybe she had like a friend who like owned a food truck and she was like, hey, can I get some equity? I can supply you with a lot of chicken wings.
No, this is putting off brick and mortar vibes.
Wasn't that funny?
It was just a statement.
Oh, I thought you said chicken mortar.
No, but I could
Oh, my bad. My bad.
No, it's okay.
All right, they stopped laughing.
Chicken mortar.
They
You get it? You get it?
They would like to.
Yeah.
They would like to request for their laughs back.
Yeah. Man, if they could get all the money that they would have spent on these wings, imagine the wing they could have built in the school
Okay,
for them.
a wing of the building.
Wings was a good show. We talked about it recently.
Oh, you're too good for that kind of humor. You just
Talking
moved
about
right
the show.
on.
I like
He puts himself out there, and you just ignore
It
it.
was fine, man. It was fine.
It's all right.
It was fine.
Hey,
What do you want from me? It was fine.
What if you found out these were just all going to Hooters, and just all the alpha males are eating black market wings?
Okay.
Does that make you think a little bit differently?
I don't think so.
Me neither. Not
Something-
at all,
I
actually.
don't think so.
Where did this happen again? This happened in Illinois. Something tells me that there's going to be a restaurant in the general area of where she was arrested, and something tells me that restaurant's going to be going out of business relatively soon.
They're trying to unload a bunch of black market wings.
They're like, oh fuck, yeah.
Marked down.
If I'm a cop there, I'm going to Facebook and I'm seeing if there's any free chicken wing nights at any restaurants around the area. I'm getting to the bottom of this.
There's just a storage unit like in Peoria or wherever that is just filled to the brim with chicken wings. It's like the Breaking Bad money storage unit, and like Huel's just like doing snow angels in it. Only it's chicken wings again.
Chicken wings. Sauce just everywhere.
Is this making you guys want chicken wings more or less?
More.
Honestly, I don't even like Pluckers wings. When you said Pluckers, it sounded so good.
Whoa.
Dude, I've hardly had any meat in the last month.
They're
Pluckers
fine.
is really good.
They're fine.
It's
Pluckers
no
is
B
good.
Dubs. It's no Hooters.
I've never been a B-Dubs.
How'd you feel about Nick Adams' top 10 most alpha orders from Hooters?
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Daytona style wings was number 1. He had onion rings on there. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. He knows the menu.
He said the perfect Valentine's date is at Hooters.
You know,
Don't know if I agree.
I've told you about my college girlfriend. We had just started dating right before Valentine's Day, and we were like, should we just go to B-Dubs or something? Like, we don't have anything to do. And then I made it a thing. I was like, no, that's our spot. Just like kind of as a
B-Dubs?
bit. I did it as a bit.
It's a good bit.
And it ended up saving me a lot of money being that bit. It was great.
You mean your bit was it go to Red Ash every week?
Yeah. Yeah, my bit wasn't to go to really high-end steakhouses every week. It was simply to go to B-Dubs.
Spending half your income.
And
at
B-Dubs
Red
was
Ash.
also notoriously hard on fake IDs there, so I always knew that I wouldn't have to worry about any drinks getting added on the tab.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some Asian zing right now.
Dude, no, I am not opposed to Daytona, but it's not near the top of my Hooters list. But that's for another day.
I agree. The only reason I would be ordering Daytona style is solely to like really lean into feeling like I'm at Hooters.
Yeah. God,
Daytona
What are
style.
Daytona style?
when the waitress sits down at your table, chef's kiss,
She writes her name on the napkin. Ooh.
chef's
Hey,
snog.
I think this waitress really likes me, guys. She's
Dude,
being very
No,
flirty.
you guys
Like-
go ahead. You guys go ahead.
She stayed at our table way longer than that other one.
She put her hand on my shoulder when I was ordering. I
Oh, dude.
don't know if y'all saw that.
Dude, don't write my number on that napkin, dude. Don't write my number on it, dude. Dude, I'm just gonna throw away the receipt.
Man. Rest in peace, Austin Hooters.
You know, I do think there's a restaurant out there that might be in need of some free chicken wings.
Wilmons?
This weekend in fun, baby.
I was-
Presented by Roback.
I thought you were about to do an ad read for a restaurant.
No, that'd be tight
We
though.
haven't had a restaurant sponsor.
We did get some interest from a very polarizing fast casual
Okay,
restaurant.
don't even tease that yet. Don't tease that. I want
a
to
very
see.
polarizing
I
fast
want to
casual
see how we
restaurant.
make that work if it happens.
It
gonna
would
be
be
fun.
great. It would be great. I think I have an idea. I think we need to convert somebody on the podcast to being a fan of them. You know, you get it?
Well, it's yes, yes, that's a good angle.
We're lucky that Roback doesn't have any copy because I don't think this would be a part of it. But if you fuck with Roback as heavy as we do, go to roback.com and use backer20 for 20% off your order. What if I told you that there might be some stuff in the works?
Oh, maybe something that we just referenced might be
What if we had
little
Castabola?
collab situation.
They're collabing with the chicken wing lady.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Something even better, David.
Okay.
No, they're doing it with Zach Brown Band, Chicken Fried.
Oh, okay.
That song absolutely stinks.
No, you're
Dylan,
always
you'd
singing
be
it.
proud of me. You'd be proud of me, Dylan.
that song sucks.
You're often.
I like it
singing
for nostalgic reasons, but I will say it did come on the radio during some Brooks and Dunn radio the other day. I did skip it.
It's awful.
I did skip it.
Hey, shout out to Dylan's back. You made the 2022 recap Roback video.
I did.
Yeah, you know how I know I have weak shoulders? I've never made a Roback photo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Trying to
man.
get there one day. I do have weak shoulders.
Shout
though.
out Brett. Brett was like trying on boots. Brett looked tight.
Is that why you're doing shrugs when I got here this morning?
Dude. Yeah. They've been calling me Shrug Funny lately.
Shrug funny?
Yeah. It's a play on the early to mid '90s cartoon on Nickelodeon about Doug, and his name was famously Doug Funny.
I thought you were doing a Bugs Bunny thing.
I might get a Doug tat.
Shrugs Bunny.
No, it's not bad though. It's not bad.
Okay.
Would shrugs help me? Or I feel like I'm naturally built to have small shoulders. Like I don't think working out's gonna make my shoulders that much bigger.
Marginally.
But like not like to the size of like getting on a Roback ad.
If you ask Klein, like if you just shrug like often enough, you'll be built like anyone you want.
Okay. Like anybody?
No,
Yeah.
I side with Klein on this one.
Okay.
He thinks I can get legs like Mike Allstott if I just squat enough. It's just not happening.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Klein.
Dylan doesn't understand how to build muscle.
That might be true.
I clearly do.
I need to log back in at Fitbod and see what they got for me.
Yeah, let's talk about it after this
Facts.
pod.
What do you get into this
Take your
weekend,
shirt
Dylan?
off. What?
Should we all take our shirts off for this weekend of fun?
I have a pretty excellent weekend playing Will. Thank you for asking. I will
course.
be in Park City, Utah. I've never been there. I've only been to the Salt Lake City airport. My only Utah experience so far. I'm going to go snow skiing. I used to say snow skiing growing up. I don't know why, because like there's water skiing and snow skiing, but I know it's just skiing.
I think people would understand.
I'm going skiing in Utah.
You play any ball golf?
I've heard the skiing there is fantastic. I'm really excited. I'm going to shred. It's been a minute since I shredded. And yeah, I've never been, like I said. If you got any wrecks to send my way, please do. I think our itinerary is pretty well set already. We're going with a group of friends, by the way. And I'm really excited.
Have you looked to see if there's a Pluckers?
No. Probably won't go to a Pluckers while I'm there.
You were the one gassing it up a minute ago.
I'm pretty excited, man.
cool.
Pretty
Salt
excited.
Lake City? Where are you going?
Park City.
Park City.
Park City.
Pluckers, Park City,
You probably won't come up with much there.
Utah. Nah.
Replace that with Hooters.
Nah. Yeah, are there any Hooters in Park City that Dylan can go to?
Every time I get a text, I just look
Sure.
down, fearing that it's my wife saying we lost power.
Yeah, waking up and seeing that I had no internet today, it was pretty defeating. Pretty defeating.
I'm stoked,
Who's
man.
dead anyway?
I'm
bro?
jealous. I've never experienced Utah.
I haven't either.
My only
Man.
time in Utah, I have had boots on the ground there, but I was only in the airport. Doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. I'm just imagining like pretty like most, Colorado ski towns.
Where do you
What,
fly
maybe-
into? You fly into Park City?
I think so.
Cities?
Think
Park
so.
Cities?
Park City.
Park City. Why did I just say Park Cities?
Because you're a dum dum.
I've never been. I've never water skied or snow skied there.
Me same.
They might have a lake there.
There's definitely a lake somewhere in
Yeah,
Utah,
I
right?
bet you can water ski there, but not
Somewhere.
now because it's probably frozen over.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm pumped, man.
Are you gonna get any grams off? Because the last time
Yeah.
you went on a ski trip, you famously got 2 grams off in one day.
I might average 3 a day while I'm there.
Will you be doing captions?
We'll see. 3. I'm only doing 3 nights, by the way. I'm skiing 2 days. Short trip, in and out. Pumped.
They have an in and out there.
Yeah.
Animal style.
And that's it, man.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I'm getting the hot tub, man.
The hot tubs might be the best part of any ski trip.
Woo.
It goes down in the hot tub.
Mm.
And in the DMs.
Not really. At this age, you really just kind of fall asleep in the hot tub and relax your muscles.
And bang your head when you're walking
And
back in.
absolutely smoke your head when you're walking inside.
Almost bleed out on the first night of the trip.
Yeah, you get to wake your wife up and let her know that you struck your head on the roof after 10 beers.
And remember that time that you went out to the hot tub and then we all made a pact not to follow you out
know,
there
Dylan,
as a group?
I blocked that out of my memory, but yeah, it'll always bum me out that I tried to coordinate a hot tub sesh and everyone let me sit out there for about 20 minutes alone.
We thought you needed some time alone to
That
think
wasn't
about
the
things.
time
I was
you-
like, no, dude, they're for sure coming back.
And it's not like a close hot
No.
tub. Like you have to walk upstairs, like over ice, through snow.
I probably would have gone in after about 12 minutes, but then I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit here and see if because I could hear everyone talking, and I was like, I'm going to sit here and see if anyone's like talking about me and making sure that I'm out here alone. Like, am I just a victim here?
You just see all the lights in the house go off.
Yeah, it turns out everyone's just having a really fun time, like, dancing and listening to music and stuff. So cool.
We had more fun when you were out there, actually.
That makes sense. That's why I actually smashed my head on the roof as I was walking inside.
You were just trying to end it.
Yeah.
Trying to black out the next like several hours of the day.
I wanted to be the main character of that story.
What about you, Davey boy?
Nothing crazy. Weather permitting, I've got my mother-in-law coming up tomorrow. She didn't get to come down for Rhodes' birthday due to illness, but she's better now, and she's gonna come down, and that means might be got a couple date nights potentially lined up for
Ooh.
my wife and I. Might play
Ooh.
golf Saturday. We'll see. I don't know what the courses are gonna look like. There's gonna be a lot of tree trimming. It's
I'll
gotta
be
go
honest.
down.
This might be an all-time bad Austin weekend to go play
Yeah,
because there's going to be a lot of crap on these courses.
yeah.
I wanted to play this week, but this weather, it didn't inspire me to go find a tee time yesterday.
It didn't inspire me to do anything.
No.
I hate being stuck in my house. I feel like I never get going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got going long enough to go to the gym yesterday, and I went in the sauna. I had another sauna story. I'll give you the TLDR. Guy holding court in a crowded sauna. This guy was something else, wearing pants in the sauna, which is always insane. And he started talking about his barbecue pit, and he started talking about his business that he has over on the east side of town. I remember I was like, okay, nobody's really like giving him anything back. And he, for some reason, I'm not kidding, just out of nowhere goes, beer, barbecue, and country music. That's what it's all about. That's okay.
Hey, show me the lie.
Okay. Print the t-shirt.
That is what it's all about.
Print the t-shirt.
That's all you need in life.
Why can't people
be
just go
happy.
sit in silence? You don't have to talk.
Hey, man. Beers, barbecue, and country music. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's
Is that
all
a
about.
song?
Probably by accident. Yeah.
Randy would know. That's what it's all about.
It's a different song.
BBC.
That stands for something else.
British Broadcasting. What do you got? Can you beat my weekend?
Not really.
I
Not
gave you
really. Sally, my wife, she's a medical professional. We stand women in STEM here, and which is why I'm supporting her in all her endeavors and allowing her to go work call all Saturday, which means that your boy is doing exactly what Barstool Sports would want me to do, which is spend Saturday with my boy. It's gonna be Fritz and Will Day. Friday night, I am going to a top 50 restaurant in America, Conjay. Very excited. I have been very much not eating very much meat lately. I will be eating any meat that they have on their menu. So prepare for tum-tum issues on Monday's episode.
That'll be fun.
Try the chicken.
The jerk chicken.
Chicken.
They actually named the chicken after Dylan. It's jerk.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's accurate.
No, they have a dish at this restaurant that is it was described to me as tasting like Christmas, and it is the most accurate description of a dish I've ever heard. And I cannot wait to go eat it again. It is the sole reason I made a reservation there in the first place.
What's it called?
The dish, the pepper pot. I think it's called a pepper pot. Oh, it tastes like it's so good. It's so good. It's officially if people could get this.
What's it going to set you back?
I don't think that much based on my other time there. Conjay, Austin, Texas. Go check it out. So yeah, I don't really have too much going on. Like I said, I was hoping to play golf on Sunday, but considering the ice out yesterday, I did not go to Lions Municipal Golf Course at 6:30 in the morning to make a tee time, and therefore I will be probably sitting inside for most of Sunday. Man, no football this weekend. What am I going to do with all my time?
I'm just going to watch college basketball.
No, we've really it's so bad right now.
Yeah, it's not great. Probably I'll be caught up on Love Island.
The wild boar pepper pot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Weird. They actually named that one after Dylan too. He's a wild boar.
Come on, man.
You were boring as fuck,
I'm
dude.
just trying to get through this episode. All right?
Yeah, I think you've succeeded.
I'm gonna make a fire after this.
You're
I'm gonna
going
go
snow
home and I'm
skiing?
gonna make a fire.
I'm going to go home and pray that power line at the end of my street doesn't collapse because it was not looking good.
You should just go hold it up all night.
I'm wondering, like, if that thing breaks, if the tree falls on it, is it a live wire until they turn it and do something about it? Like, how does that work?
I don't know. Does it go around in the
That's
the
what I'm
street
wa-
like whipping and cracking?
It's scary. That's scary, right? I mean, that's really scary.
Just shooting out electricity at everybody.
People are walking their dog. Some people, not many.
I took Rosie for a walk yesterday, and there were very few people on the street.
Yeah, we went for a quick one.
It's crazy. Austin is such a ghost town during these times. It seems to happen once a year. Just an absolute ghost town.
Yeah.
The fact that we're all in the office is actually pretty pretty incredible.
Well,
right
we're
now.
bad boys.
No, just the fact that like some people like Brett didn't even have to come in. I think he just wanted to mob with the crew.
No, he had to. He was itching to meme. He
did-
can't. He
he did
couldn't
wanna
do that
meme.
kind of memeage from home.
I got out of doing that interview for Scariest. The first thing he said, "Hey, did you watch my meme?"
It was perfect setup because he's like looking for hyped up videos. He's like, just send them my way. Just get to go through the old camera roll.
Oh,
and
you
find
guys did.
some-
You guys did my caption.
What was the caption?
Well, I whatever.
Brad was saying it was his.
I think
That was my caption.
Oh,
I literally came up with that. caption.
oh, okay. We might need to end it now. This is getting awkward.
we need to go to Caption Court, which resides in Meme Town. Who's the judge of Caption Court in Meme Town?
I am the neutral, detached magistrate. Of Meme Town.
You give out to me the vibe of the unhinged, kind of slightly beaten down public attorney that gets assigned to people.
The PD, the public defender.
Yeah.
They don't pay him anything, and they just get like the biggest caseloads. Yeah.
I'm just imagining you with the same demeanor as the dude from Making a Murderer. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I do. It's the second time that's come up this week.
That
KJ,
guy's such a dweeb.
yeah, with the pencil and the sock. Oh my god. It was
Oh no, you're talking about a different. I was talking about the one with the Wisconsin dude who clearly
I was
murdered
thinking
that
the
girl.
night of.
Yeah, the night.
We were talking about how that didn't deliver.
That
how
show
it was like
stinks,
really
baby.
good through 2 episodes, and it
Dude.
just became an awful show.
Mount Rushmore pilot episode for
Oh.
night of.
I was
Mount
like, this is going to be
Rushmore
the
pilot
most
episode.
fun ride I've ever been on television wise, and it stunk.
But we also had not far in the distance. We also had like True Detective and stuff. I feel like we had hopes for that it would be like True Detective 2. Turns out the second season that sucked.
I think it's underrated. I might go do a rewatch. Check out that pod on Patreon.
All right,
Is it time?
it's time.
Bye.
Bye.